Hi there. Today I want to talk about one of what I consider the golden rules of business, and that is treat your customers the way you would like to be treated if you were the customer. I've been in e-com for, I don't know, about 4 years, seriously, and then on and off before that. And I am in a lot of groups, and I've done a lot of coaching with people and teaching, and one of the big things that I see over and over again is people get mad when customers want to return something or when they have a complaint. And they go off and they blame the customer and they just say they're lying, they used the product and now they want to return it, or they got it and they said that they didn't get it, and all sorts of other complaints. But what I want to say is put the shoe on the other foot. What if you got a box that was smashed? I'll tell you what, I get 15, 20 boxes a day, and some of them come in horrible, horrible shape. I will get a box that is huge, like big enough that I could sit in it, and it'll have 2 little things in it, and they won't even be protected or bubble wrapped, and the whole box is smashed. I don't know who's doing the packing, but obviously they don't know what they're doing. So I know that stuff comes in broken and smashed because either it's packed poorly or the carrier just doesn't care. And I've had boxes left out in the rain, not in plastic bags. I had boxes left on my street before, and I lived on a busy street at the time, and I've had things that just never showed up. So I know all this stuff happens. So instead of getting mad at the customer, give them the benefit of the doubt and, take the hit if you have to, because if you were the customer, you would want your supplier to make it right. And I know that kind of hurts and it can kind of sting your ego and you can get mad about the few bucks that you might lose. But the truth is, if you honor that in yourself to keep up that high ethic in business and to really treat customers the way that you would love to be treated as a customer, then over time your business is going to grow. You're going to have a great reputation, and you're going to be happier, and you're going to find that that happens a lot less. And this is so true that the more you reach out to customers and the more you take care of them, it seems like the less problems that you have. I want to just give you an example from my second year in e-com. I was selling on eBay at the time, and these 2 women, I don't know if it was 1 woman or 2 women, but they ran a scam on me. They ordered 2 products, and they ordered them a couple weeks apart, same address, different name. So it was either the same person pretending to be 2 different people or 2 people at the same address. And they were complimentary. One ordered a comforter and the other ordered pillow shams to go with the comforter. And both of them were a complaint. And they were a huge complaint. The comforter came in stained, which was ridiculous. I knew that it wasn't stained. It was brand new. It was in plastic. So if it was stained, they stained it. And the pillow shams, there was something wrong with them too. I don't remember what it was. And when they returned the item, they returned an empty box. So I had to pay for return shipping because that was the policy. And I got an empty box, and eBay would not back me on it. And I was out, $150 or something. And I was still kind of struggling with my eBay store, and I hadn't quite figured it out. So that was a lot of money to me because I couldn't go back and go to the comforter place and say, hey, I want my money back. It wasn't their fault. It was this customer totally scammed me. And I'm telling you this story because around that time I had maybe 6 or 7 incidents right in a row that were just like that. And I was getting madder and madder, and I was like, you know what, I'm just not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to sell on this platform anymore. I'm tired of these crappy customers, and I'm tired of these scammers. And then for some reason, I got it in my head that, you know what, for the next month, I'm going to smile, and I'm not going to say a word to anyone. And if they want to return it, I'm just going to say thank you very much and not argue and not any of that. And I did that for the next month, and you know what? I don't think I had 1 return in that month. And the month after, and I don't think I had 1 return, or if I had 1, then it was a legitimate thing. And ever since then, when I enacted that policy, my attitude changed so well that it's beaming out and vibing out to the customers, and I don't get the scammers anymore. I can't tell you the last time I had somebody that tried to pull one over on me. Do I get people who want to return stuff? Yeah. Do I get people with broken stuff sometimes? Yes, it happens. It's just part of life when you're dealing with shipping companies and suppliers and all that kind of stuff. But for the most part, I have amazing customers. You know, I get great feedback. Everybody loves our store, and, you know, sales are going up every month. So I think that's awesome. And I know I can trace it back to that day, that month when I had a really bad experience and I changed my attitude. So that's my little tip for today. Doesn't matter if you're an e-commerce, service business, affiliate marketing, whatever you're doing, treat your customer the way you would want to be treated as a customer, and you will definitely see a positive increase in your business and your enjoyment in doing business. So that's it for today, and I wish you all the success in the world.